considered to be one of them, and that's why we delved into the topic, and now we want to share our observations and conclusions with you.
Now joblessness isn't just for philosophy majors can't work on one's job, we say. It wasn't to offend philosophers, but to say that more and more useful people are starting to feel the pinch.
If you want to see the heart of the matter, we should first focus on the smaller factors which make the problem exist on a worldwide scale. Let's begin the presentation.
Unemployment in Radom and its region, statistic profile and effects.
Presentation 5. Paula Pieciarz, Natalia Zięba, and Kacper Branch.
To start about the unemployment, first we should focus on the earnings, because they're the main problem and the main thing people are complaining about. And to get better understanding of unemployment, let's see what statistics shows about
In our
the
country
earnings.
and our and
Region, district,
province
region.
Mazovia and industry. The earnings and an average monthly pays total of private gross profits of each person. Also fees given to some groups of employers based on contract of service, czyli umowa o pracę. Distributable profits and additional annual pays.
The earnings in 2010 in Poland was 3,360.38 zloty. And in 2011 in Poland was 3,603.11 zloty. And in 2012 was the highest earnings in Poland was 3,619.30 zloty. In Radom 3,107 zloty, and in district of Radom was clear 3,000.
And as we see the earnings rise year by year.
Over the years they have risen, and unfortunately Radom is left far behind the Polish earnings summarized.
Now we see a graph, and now we see that between 2010 and 2011 there's a huge difference, and between 2011 and 2012
People
there's
earn
only
about 3,680.30 zloty. In February it has risen to 3,709.99 zloty. And in March, already rising up, 3,832.81 zloty.
And you also see that it rises month by month.
Unemployment.
Now when we know the basics about the earnings, we can go to unemployment.
Unemployment is a lack of the job positions for people who search for them and are physically able to work.
And we focus on the city and district of Radom, and which contains as well as surrounding, for example, Pionki, Kowala, Orońsko, Skaryszew, Wierzbica, but also Mazovia province in the whole Poland and whole our country.
Okay, let's see the statistic in 2011 and 2012. In Radom was 21.4%, district of Radom 28.6%, province 9.6%, and Poland 12.2%. In 2012, in Radom 21.9%, district of Radom 30.1%, province 10.3%, and in Poland 12.6%. And in 2012, we can see there was a higher statistic.
And as we see, the earnings was rising, and the employment is rising too. It's surprising too.
There isn't a huge difference between 2011 and 12, but it matters. These are the statistics for 2013.
In January, February, and March of this year. And
let's stop for a while in this graph, because
and in January, in Radom was 23% of unemployment person, and district was 13.1, and in Mazovia region was 11%, and in the whole country in Poland was 13.
In our district, it stays at about the same level because in January it was at 31%, in February it was 32%, and in March then also 31.5%. So the level is almost the same.
The reason of unemployment. The first reason is bad organization of the job market. The second is loss of people qualifications. The third most cause is impossibility to move a surplus of unemployees to the area when there are more jobs, offering earnings which are low compared to unemployment compensation.